Yeah, fellas, welcome to the show. If you're a member of the forum, you know that I now have a private Facebook group, and I put up a lot of fucking content in there. So enjoy. Let's go look at some mail. Juzu's writing. Hey, man. Got your Confidence Kicker program, and it's been great. Yesterday, day 6, I watched your speech at Toastmasters session. Looked great. Definitely inspired me to keep on going to Toastmasters. Already been in one session. Good job, man. You actually stepped up and did it. I just was talking about in my recent podcast show on my site how some guys are dreamers, some guys are going to be doers. The doers will get out there and do it. And I reminded them, those of you who have joined Toastmasters, you're doers. If you have not joined Toastmasters and you're listening to me, then you're one of those dreamers. And that's for the people that have been following what I talk about. Again, this is more than 13 pieces of paper. I like bringing that up. Anyways, he says, back to Confidence Kicker program. I realized soon after starting that the way I thought has been really bad. And that's my goal. Wake you up to the way you're thinking. A lot of guys don't realize they're carrying a lot of shit in their heads. Okay? They don't realize it. I thought I should criticize my behavior as much as possible to gain the most growth. Thank God I realized that. So he realized not to criticize himself. I think everyone should start with this program. All the content is good, especially the day 2 audio file where you have to change beliefs is extremely effective. Feels like months of work is done in 15 minutes. Thanks, man. Thanks, bro. Juzu378. I lost my virginity, got a starter hoe. Jerko's writing. Hey, Supreme, what's cracking? I got a starter hoe 3 months ago, and after 8 days, she gave out the pussy. It took you 3 months, brother? Okay, I didn't fuck her due to my mental shit that day, but soon we started fucking. We are in a relationship, and we see each other almost every day. Okay, let me stop here. Be careful that this doesn't become a permanent thing. If you start seeing her every day, she's going to get attached to you every day. I know you're now getting the pussy, and it feels fucking great. You guys ain't getting pussy like C.K. Lewis said about, being white. You don't know what you're missing. That shit is really good. End quote. Or this shit's really good. Okay. You're going to fall into a relationship, and that's what you don't really want to do. Okay, so I got a caution there, Jerko. He goes, it's a classic relationship thing. She wants to go out, go shopping, etc. I want to fuck her and learn something from her. We are having sex 2 to 3 times a week. That should actually, I should have said something about that when you guys do starter hoes. I'd say it on my forum, but I gotta remember to teach you guys some of the same stuff. Rotation, you gotta put in rotation. Only see her about 1 to 2 times a week, because now you're busy with your life. Now you're busy with finding your purpose in life. Now you're busy with discovering how you can help other people out in the world. Okay? He goes, and I want it more, but we can't get a place that often. She keeps telling me she loves me. Oh no. Constantly and sending me messages, calling, and she says she enjoys sex with me. My question is, what can I learn from this RL relationship and a starter hoe? Okay, you can learn how to fuck. He says I'm learning how to fuck for sure. You can learn how to. You got it. You're saying it. But I want to learn how to control her, lead her, talk to her. That's what you practice. Start practicing that now. Okay. Basically, everything I'll need when I am dealing with women. Exactly. Now's your time to start practicing that stuff. If you have my mind fucking product, use it, because that will teach you all about how to get into her head. If you have my 7 steps, use my sex technique. By the way, I'm putting that chapter out on Kindle sometime next month or so. I'm really, really busy, but I just got to upload it and format stuff like that. But you guys don't have my 7 steps, at least get that part of it. Okay. How to talk to her. Lie, yeah, that's going to come eventually, unfortunately for us players, but yeah. Could start telling little white lies. All right, can you do a show on this and explain detail where a starter hose is good for? You just did it. You said it all right there yourself. Okay. I also want to get inside her head. Okay, then you need my mind fucking product. That happened when we talked on the phone. I was telling her about my fantasies with her ass, and tomorrow she told me how she got wet that night thinking about me, us, and what we're doing in bed. Good. That's it right there. Okay. One Step from Supreme Excellence by Z-Biz. Hey, Supreme, life has been overflowing with joy, but I stumble upon a feeling that my life is being inadequate for a strong relationship. Good. You're young. You don't need to have a strong relationship yet. Have some fun. Date some girls. Stop worrying about stuff. Okay? I'm coaching a fella here in my town, and he's a professional comedian. He does the Canadian circuit and stuff like that. But he's having trouble with my ex-girlfriend, but getting her landing her. But one of my ex-girlfriends. But his confidence. So we determined that he overthinks things. And he said I fucked him up in the head because when he started asking me for advice on how to get at this one ex-girlfriend of mine, I said, well, she likes real men. You got to come at her like a man and more aggressively. And he said that kind of messed him up in his head. He started thinking about that shit. And I'm trying to teach brother, what you do is fuck yourself up. So you don't overthink stuff, okay? Stop thinking of stuff. Go out and start doing something. When you start thinking of things, get down and do 50 push-ups. Okay? That'll train you not to overthink shit. Juzu. Day 12. How did you get to day 12 so fast? You're on day 6. Let me know how you got to day 12 so fast, though. Hey, man, Conference Kicker, the great. Yesterday, day 6. What's the date on this? That was 2 days ago. All right, let me know, because you're not ready for day 12 anyway. You got at least few more days. Okay, let's go on to the next one. See, here's another example of people overthinking things. Sergeant Cracky wants to know exactly how a muscle grows. And that would take way too much of my time to, I want to talk about the game. Every now and then I throw in some weight training stuff. I give you some things to do. We know that, when you exercise muscle, you create micro tears. Your body, it grows through adaptation. There, Sergeant Cracky. All you got to think is, it grows through adaptation. You overload the muscle adapts by getting bigger and stronger. Okay? That's all you need. We can't really explain, how does a seed grow when you put it in the ground? When you plant a seed there, why does it grow? Think about that. Why does it really grow? We don't know why a seed grows, but with the human body, it grows through adaptation. All right, let's see. The truth behind the world map. Something is... Okay, one, I already know that about Africa. The world maps do not show the true size of Africa. It's freaky big. You can stick Asia up in there. Okay? That's how big Africa really is. Thanks for writing to me, though, one-to-one. I've done a lot of research. Let's see. I just watched a debate between Dr. Ben, one of our elders. I believe he's passed on now. Joined the elders now. He's a Ethiopian Jew. And it was between him and this rabbi, I think Slatter or something like that. The ADL came after another Jew, which was Dr. Ben, who's a black Jew, and they got on this black TV show and debated each other. And it was basically the European Jew. I guess I didn't realize that the European Jews controlled Israel. I didn't know that, but that's what I learned from that particular segment. At least when it was done. I don't know if it's still the case. it's like the Europeans took over Catholicism. The Romans, we know the Romans killed Jesus, beat him to death, and put a spear inside. Then took over the religion. So Europe now controls that, had total control over Christianity for a long time. But I had no idea that the Jewish religion is mostly dominated by European converted Jews. And the reason why they converted was because to escape Catholicism. The Catholics were demanding 10% of the money. And these were the land barons back then. Go back to about 400 or 500 AD. And the money lenders, bankers, the professionals, basically. That's why we see a lot of our Jewish religion. By the way, Jewish is a religion, not a race of people. So, if Europe controls it, it's not a race of people. It's a religion. But anyway, that's what we see. They push the professions on their children. Doctors, lawyers. They could have a lot of people in Hollywood. They practically control Hollywood. In the entertainment industry, they push them out there in those professions. They're all about that, making their kids come up, and I respect that. I wish my race started doing that. When I got out of high school, my folks didn't prepare me. They didn't say, hey, go to college, any of that stuff. I just made sure I didn't have nothing to do. I didn't want to go in the service, so I started going to a junior college. Nobody said anything. Let's see. Oops. Homosexual agenda. I put up a video, and I don't know if it's on the channel here, but I was watching one of my TV shows, Grimm, and I had downloaded off of a movie site. You can go online and watch it in the browser. And at the end of the movie, they showed, while the credits are rolling, or the announcer's talking, there was a flash clip of two males hugging. So I asked I belonged to the site of a member there, and I asked the guy who uploaded it, I said, why did you put that homosexual photograph in there? And some asshole came back and said something smart, but the guy told me, who actually did it, said he didn't do a thing. It came from the station they recorded from, like that, with that cheap clip. So either someone at the cable company did it, like my friend says, some closet homosexual, and by the way, never mind, but some closet homosexual, with issues, they do that they'll do that kind of stuff, and that's helping the whole agenda. Not every homosexual is involved in it, though. Okay, it's their lobbying organization that's doing all this stuff. As in 1973 or 2, they got someone on the inside to have it taken out of the medical journals as a mental illness. Now we know it's a genetic thing. Okay, it's good. It's been good. It's been bad. I don't have any issues with them taking out of the medical journal. I don't really have any. My issue is stuff like that subliminal thing they stuck in there. That's my issue. If they want to, pound each other's ass and, like one of my communities said, get a jar of Vaseline, jump back the fuck in the closet. Well, I care. So anyway, my issue is, pushing that agenda and feminizing males out there, pushing the feminization of males. It has encroached within the rap community. Okay, it's gotten really blatantly bad. Many rappers were complaining about that. Pimp C, just name one. Okay, it's really bad in Hollywood. Hollywood is trying to project the image of feminized black males out there. Dave Chappelle talked about, he rejected when they came to him with the dress. They either shoot black men in the ass or they make us put on the dress. And also they put really weak, a lot of weak black males end up in some of these movie roles. Now we do have some strong, attractive black male roles out there, but in some of these movies they stick like you have seen them. The guys who are the popular dudes in the movies are like dweebs, so they'll stick like a fat black dude in there. okay, or some skinny guy with bug eyes and who's scary. They don't stick any jocks in these movies, basically. And that's because the writer has some issues, okay? The guys who write those scenes, they've got issues. And this brother here, let me check the time real quick. Nope, we're out of time.